Okay, do your thing.
Hey, Ewans, welcome back to the channel. It's Winnie BLV,
Mouth of the South.
Mouth of the South, and hubby.
Yeah.
I'm not no mouth, but there's no intro, no outro, just these hoes.
Just these hoes! So today it is hubby Q&A. And we are doing a massive hit. It's going to be Gwenny and Mark. We're going to do, let's see, Autumn and Paul, and Devin and Kevin, and us. So that's a lot of us. So we're collabing, and we have questions.
Good luck, guys.
Yeah, good luck to all the guys. Yep. And maybe I'll answer them too. I don't know, really, we didn't really discuss it. We just shot out some questions, and this is what they are.
Let's hope you all passed.
Yes. Okay, Bill. What is my favorite drink? Topo
Chico.
Yes, Topo Chico. You guys already knew that. I'm mouthing the words as you said. Did you guys see that? Pay no attention to that.
That's old age catching up to us.
Yes. Your favorite drink is Diet Coke.
Yeah.
Well, we should say we used to partake in alcohol.
Some a little harder.
We don't now.
No.
We've totally
My favorite
quit.
drink used to be moonshine.
Yeah, well, years ago. So what? Let's see. We've been clean and sober since
2.5 years now.
2.5, almost 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be 3 years
in January.
And coming up in January. So yeah, we are a dry house. Wah, wah, but we still have fun. All right, here's another one. What was the first thing you noticed about me?
Yo, booty.
Okay, my butt. Because back then I was a size 8. Girl, she's got some, baby got back now.
Good memories. See again.
Oh, really? I thought it was that I had a nice, bubbly personality. A couple of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, that's
yeah.
it. Yeah, that's it.
And I just thought you were hot as hell. My friend, this is backstory. My friend was actually, she told me she was dating you,
mm-hmm.
right? And we call her Big Titty Lisa because we knew several Lisas, and she had ginormous boobs. We'll just go ahead and say it. I don't know if I should have said that or not, but anyway, I'd say that to her face, guys. But she was in our wedding, so it's all good. But she had a crush on you, and I met you the day before I graduated college, and you kind of were on a double date with her and your best friend and his wife. He claimed that they never dated. She said they had a little thing. We don't know. It doesn't matter because after a couple months after I met you, I kept remembering how hot you were. And I kept thinking and I was dating somebody else. And I kept asking her, well, she had moved in the couple months after we met. We met on May 1st. Our first date was June 28th. So in that time period, I was kind of like, sister code. I'm not gonna mess with her man. But I kept asking her, and then she was like, it's not going anywhere. And she moved in with a guy that we worked with, romantically, and she was going to marry him. I mean, she was in love with him. So I just, after they had moved in for about a month, I said, so would you mind if I called him and just to see if he wanted to? And she was like, no, go ahead. Here's his number. So that's how it all came about. Long story. There we go. What do you think we argue about the most?
Like any people. Sex.
Sex! No.
Bumping nasties.
Bill! Oh my God, look at my face. We don't argue about that. That is what we have. I argue that I want to do it all the time. And I mostly talk about it. But, because y'all know I'm hypersexual, as my kids say. So, I just like to talk a good game. Doesn't mean. But anyway, we actually do fight about me spending money the most. To me.
Here in the past couple of years, it's been that.
It's been me spending too much money. What nicknames?
But we don't fight a lot about a lot of things. You know, we've been together for long enough to where.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm good enough to hide my purchases most of the time from you.
Yeah, you think you are.
Okay. Enough said on that, girl. We ain't gonna get into an argument. Okay. What nicknames do we have for each other?
I call you baby.
He calls me baby, and I call you bird.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Complete this sentence. You're my ...
Everything.
And that's what I would say about you too. Oh, we can't because I got lipstick on. Okay, I can't give you kisses.
Yeah, I can't get lipstick on me.
No. Don't. I know you're. God. We're both super sexual. As I know exactly what he was thinking.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Okay, maybe you do.
I do. How does your life compare now to how you imagined it growing up?
Oh, it's actually better than what I imagined it growing up. You know, from where I came from and what I grew up as. You know, I didn't think that we would have the kids and have the life that we have. So
you actually, as a matter of fact, you thought when we first got together, because we were in our 20s, and you always said, "Well, I'm going to die young." I mean,
I think every man thinks
I just think that's a guy thing. So
Yeah.
he kind of always thought he would fade out quick. Thankfully, he hasn't, and I don't need you to.
Yeah, it's better to burn out than fade away.
Right. So, yeah, that was his. But and I'll answer that for me. I felt like, no, I knew that I wanted to marry someone, and because my parents and I had so many step parents, and my dad had been with 6 or 7 wives. I just thought, and my uncle had 2. He'd been married so many times, and I just had thought, that's not the life for me. I want to meet one guy, have the kids, have the picket fence, have a home, and buy a bunch of Louis Vuitton. And that's, yeah. So.
Yeah, sneak the Louis Vuitton in there.
Yeah, we snuck that in there. But yeah, I wanted this for myself, and that's what I want. That's my job. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I lost my place. What activity makes you feel the most joyful when you're doing it? I mean, guys.
That goes without saying, doesn't it?
Obviously. But I think, no, we have a thing where we go, when we ride up into the mountains a few times a year, and you guys have seen us vlog that. Those are joyful times. Or when we have gone on vacation, which we haven't done in a while due to the pandemic. And
mostly, though, what you're describing is we're with family. So once we do things with family, it's probably the most joyous thing that we get out.
Right. Even if we're just sitting around with the grandkids and our kids and having Sunday dinner, that's our joy time, right?
And second to that would be.
He's wild. Y'all know what I'm gonna try to do after this video. What?
You better hope it's after.
Oh Lord, behave. Okay, let's see. This is a good one. What would you do with your life if you suddenly became a billionaire?
Oh, I would actually, everybody in my family that has any kind of debts, pay everything off, make sure they're all comfortable, make sure we got money for the grandkids, and then blow hell out of the rest of it.
We would party. I would buy every bag imaginable. I would buy you a brand new Corvette. I don't know. I mean, we do the standard things that people would do if they came into a bunch of money, so.
But I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna say, oh, if I won the lottery or won billions or millions, you know, I'm not gonna quit my job. Hell with that.
Please. I wouldn't even, no, I wouldn't even give a notice.
I'm calling in.
I'd just be like, middle finger! I wouldn't even call, would you? We'd just be going, no, I would. I'm a good employee. Yeah. I wouldn't deuce out like without. But, you know, it's on the news and stuff. If you ever win a lottery, it's on, and people know. They're like, psh, we'll never see her again. Try to call me. I'm changing that number. Let's see. What's something you wish we did together more often? This is all, like, sexually innuendo, right? Sexual. But seriously, taking that out of the equation.
But we would do together more. We do everything together.
We do everything.
That's a hard
together.
question there.
So
it's.
I don't even know.
I don't know.
I wish we went to the Louis Vuitton outlet more.
Well, I don't, but not together. Of course, I like to shop too.
Yeah, he loves to shop.
Me and the two girls, I like to take them shopping. So.
He loves to shop. His shopping sprees aren't. They're hundreds of dollars or less, and mine I would want to be thousands. But he's like, oh hell no.
I've got simple taste.
Yeah, he does, and a new pair of boots.
New pair of boots, new hat.
New hat makes him just happy.
New guitar, new gun.
Guitar. We buy a lot of T-shirts, as you all have seen, and what's funny is, this is not a great thing, but I can wear the same T-shirts as him, so usually I get a man's, and we wear this.
And you can tell we like old style rock and roll shirts.
Yeah. We've been wearing
shirts.
rock T-shirts. I mean, I know it's very in vogue right now. People are wearing rocker tees like crazy, but we have literally been wearing them for years and years. Like, that's always been our go-to. So
started back in the 70s. The first rock T-shirt I had was the Eagles, and it's snowballed from there.
So, okay, good deal. I'm losing my place here. Oh, this one's so easy. Even I know the answer to this. Who is more likely to survive the Hunger Games, me or you?
Me.
That's what, I would be that first one off the dead. She'd be gone. Goodbye, sacrifice. Yes.
It's not because I'm a survivalist or anything. It's just that I don't like people. It's me. If it's me or you,
yeah,
it's you.
It's you. Yeah, he's a fighter. I'm a lover. Sorry. Okay, let's see. This is exactly the same question. Who is more likely to live through a zombie attack?
Me.
It'd be him, double tap.
Yeah, because you'd want to go talk to him.
I would be like, girl, what happened to your face? Yeah. Okay, what historical era would you most and least want to go to?
Me.
I know what you would. Let's say what each other would. I think you would go to the 50s.
Mm-hmm.
You would love to be in the 50s.
Mm-hmm.
I think that you would not want to be not the 60s. I would say you probably wouldn't want to be anything before TV or something. I don't know.
Anything before the 40s or 50s.
Yeah.
Just the fact that it didn't.
Yeah.
The amenities that we're used to nowadays, and
yes.
The 50s to me was the era of rock and roll.
Well,
fast cars.
You're a guy, so if you could be alive in any era before, say, the 80s, men were king. Like, women were the ones that had to.
That's not.
No, I know
my
you're
issue.
not like that. But
I just like I said, the birth of rock and roll, to be there, to see things going on, when it was fresh.
Yeah.
Because I just enjoy stuff like that. The 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s. Once we get into the 90s,
we lived those.
The culture and the music and everything changed.
But we were alive then. But what do you think, if I could be in my prime in an era, what do you think it would be for me?
70s.
Yeah, for sure. I lived in the 70s, but I was a kid, and it was tumultuous, girl. She was not the best. But to be 19, 20, 25 in that, oh, girl, yeah, I would have, yes. Me and old Janis Joplin. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is a good one. We'll say each other's. Who is my hall pass celebrity crush?
Oh, gracious.
Our neighbor's dog's going crazy.
Colin Firth?
Colin Firth.
Is that his name? Yeah.
Yeah. Bridget Jones' Diary. Or... I also have added one to the list since I've been watching Handmaid's Tale. And this guy was not hot. He was not hot back in the day. That Bradley, I can't think of his name. Is it Whitfield?
Yeah.
Yeah. The guy with white hair and the beard, I just thought he got so hot. And he used to be like this red-haired, balding guy. And now he's like, what happened to you? Okay, yours is, it's the lady that plays the red-haired, big booby lady from Mad Men that plays the secretary, Christina Hendricks.
Mm-hmm.
Or, I know that if we could go old school, you loved Sophia Loren, Raquel Welch, those old beauties back in the day. You even loved Jamie Lee Curtis. Because we watch a movie every holiday with Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd. Trading Places. And she's a prostitute in the movie, and she shows her boobs, and he's like, back that up. So, yeah. And she's still a hot older lady. Yeah, she has my kind of hair, so that makes me feel pretty good. Do you believe in ghosts?
No.
No? I don't really either, but I want to, so there's kind of a struggle. No. Have you ever been in a physical fight? I mean, I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it. Yes. I have only been in like one, and it was so scary to me. I never wanted to get in another one. So, what gift would you buy me if money was no object? That's easy.
Money was no object. A gift would be, if I could, the whole Louis Vuitton store.
You would? The whole boutique? Yes! And if money was no object, I'd buy you a Corvette. I'd buy you the brand new Corvettes. We love those. He thinks they're awesome. Here it is. What is my dream car?
Your dream car is a Porsche Cayenne.
Porsche Cayenne. Yes! I would love to have one of those. What's my most annoying trait?
Can I plead the fifth on this one?
No.
I'm about afraid to say anything, so.
Is it that I'm so loud?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, no, not really. It's not that you're so loud. It's just that you want to be center of everybody's attention when you're around someone.
But that's annoying to you?
And it has a tendency. Over the years, it's, with everything that you used to do, I was used to it, and every time we were introduced, it was always, hey, don't know your name. Oh, it's Winnie's husband. I'm like, I got known as Winnie's husband for years and years and years.
It's my zest for life and want to be the life of the party. Well, I want to boil this down because I think it's more than that. I think it is that you were the butt of my jokes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, and that got old. And you always poke fun at the ones you love the most and the closest people to you. And that was easy, sort of whatever for me.
Over a period of time, though, it has a tendency
to
piss a fella off.
Right, so we used to do that event that I've done for years and years. He used to go with me the first couple times. He went with me. And then after that, you didn't, because I would see you in the audience and then I would instantly go to a joke that was hurtful to you. Right? It could be.
What really considered hurtful is just,
It was just me having fun at your expense, and that's not nice. So I get that. That is annoying, and it's not fun for the other person.
But I love you so.
I love you too, but it is. I will take 100% ownership of that. What would you like to? This is the last question. What would you like to do if we make it to retirement? I feel like we're gonna work and then drop over. Like, I don't think we'll ever be able to retire because, I don't know, we like to spend money, and I feel like you're not, we both feel like we're not taking it with us. We're gonna, so, in that respect, I don't feel like we could work on a tiny
and I don't think that we
income.
Would, yeah, and the thing is, if we did retire, I don't think we'd be those people who says, oh, we're going to go to the beach and stay there all the time, because we get bored with that.
Yeah.
And travel a little bit, then we get bored with that, because we're homebodies. We love to be home.
We pay enough for being at home in our car and our whatever, and we like to have nice TVs and nice whatever and devices
and we've been places and seen parts of the world that are fascinating, beautiful.
Yeah.
And if we do make it to retirement, I still want to go back to a couple of those spots. I want to go to Hawaii again. That was a beautiful place. And, when we were in Costa Rica, that was a beautiful spot. So, there's several places like that. But I don't want to just say, oh yeah, we're gonna sell everything off, get an RV, and travel the country.
Okay, so that's where we differ, because I would like to do that for about 6 months.
And that just sounds like too much work to me.
Not own one, but not sell everything off, but like maybe borrow one or rent one or lease one, and just see parts of the country that we would never see, and you can only see driving, not flying. So I would like to do that for a little while, and then, like you said, I'd like to come home and chill. Camping, boating, that's never been our thing. We both agree on that. We are not the ones.
When we were younger, camping was pretty cool. Boating on the water was pretty cool. But
glamping.
Once you get a little older, it's like, if I'm going camping, I'm camping at a hotel so we can get room service.
So we like the nicer things.
We work hard enough as it is, and we park, we do stuff here. If we go on vacation, we want somebody else to wait on us handing food.
Exactly. Because we've saved and scrimped and, charged prior.
Begged, borrowed, and stolen.
And, so we're going to do, we want to be AAA. So that does it, babe. Those are the questions. And now, everybody, if you haven't gone over to Gwenny's channel, stop by Gwenny, see her and Mark. Of course, Autumn Beckman, and see her and Paul. And, of course, Devin, Christopher, and Devin and Kevin, because I love all those gals, and I love all their men. Not like that. But definitely check out their channels. And thank you, babe. I love you for taking time out of your day, because he's actually working right now.
Now can I have some lipstick?
Mwah.
I love you.
Yeah, I love you too. Alright, guys, and listen, if y'all see my husband, hey, you can tell him about this. Here we are. He already knows, right?
I know more than she thinks I do.
Bye! We have to get a nice shot. Okay, babe, what do you think my last bag purchase was?
What do you mean, what do I think your last bag purchase was?
Yeah. But our seats are rubbing together, so if y'all are hearing...
I mean, from the emails I got, your last bag purchase was, you talking about big bag or?
It was a pretty, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty substantial.
The Fendi one that you got? I don't think that was your last one, though.
No, I haven't bought Fendi yet, but I want to. It's
that Chanel one?
Yes, that's it, babe. That's it. You're so smart. Yeah, guys.
And I've gotten emails on the Coach ones and Louis Vuittons that you bought. It's hard to keep up with them.
I thought I deleted those.
Yeah, you're funny.